So what's up with it, man? It's your boy Vaz Unique the Lone Wolf. We here today. Um, we're gonna show y'all the process. You feel me? You know the BDE Studios Vaz Unique process of the sampling and chopping it up. You feel what I'm saying? So it's an easy process. So hopefully I'm gonna make this quick, and hopefully I can do a little something I can do it in like a couple of minutes to show y'all a quick little process. I'll probably chop it down to like 30 minutes or something. Y'all can watch on the IGTV. You know, I've been doing this show called Hip Hop Chop Shop. And every time I do it, dude, I got to fight for it to get shown. So I'm going to try to switch it up. I'm going to still try to do the video thing and just have to fight for each one. But so I can keep things going and consistent. I think I'm going to start doing Hip Hop Chop Shop, showing y'all how to chop up music and samples. So basically the process is you got to dig through the crates. So we got to listen to music. You feel me? So I got to, I don't know if you guys ever mess with Machine Masters. So Machine Masters and everything will give you, when you join the little club and everything, they do these little sample Sundays, and every Sundays they throw out these little sample packs, which is basically royalty-free music and public domain songs that you can chop up and sample, you know, yada, yada, yada. So so this is one of the songs, you know, I listen to. So this is what I usually come through. I already got them downloaded in my folder on my external hard drive. And so this is what I've been going with today. You feel me?
Don't it seem like every man wants another man's woman?
This is crazy.
And every woman is looking at another girl's man. So the partners change around, but the happiness just don't seem to get found. Missing the love when it's right in the palm of their hand. Mr. Jones has a restless feeling in his middle aged bones.
So basically that's what that's what I use. So that was the song that I listened to. I'm not gonna play the whole song for y'all. But so now what I did was in the DAW. So as you can see, I got it over here already. This is my external hard drive. I keep my loops and samples and songs that I like to rip. You know, you gotta try to stay organized. So I think I might just do this folder today, this whole folder today, just to show y'all on my technique. So basically what I did was I drug this song. What I'm using is Serato. Serato is it's a cool little sampler. It's like an in-a-box sampler. Like if you don't have a beat machine or whatever, but you can still map your keyboard and your beat machine up to it. You can make your own chops in the 16 pads, just like a beat machine. You can pitch it. You can time stretch it, filter, each simple pad. Each separate pad. So it gives you the key that it's in, the tempo. You can sync it to your tempo, as you can see. I'm almost close to the same tempo. It was 134, and I put it at a 133, right? So I didn't even pay attention to that. But yeah. So you can time stretch it. You can do all type of things. So basically, what I did was I drug it in here, so you can see.
Oh yeah. Don't it seem like every man wants another man's woman? And every woman.
So right, so it's simple. The process, you know, you got the right tools, and you know your tools are simple. So the tool of the choice of the day that I'm sampling with, and what I'll do is I'll do it with various ways. So but so that was simple. So since there's a lot of heat, it's really no breaks.
Known his wife, but the happiness forbidden fruit. So she blows by the heat. Don't it seem like every man, every woman?
So you see what I'm saying? So basically what I did was I took the intro, you know, because I've already did a couple other beats with the vocals. So, you know, you gotta switch it up. So So that was my first chop, and then it was my second chop. All right. So I had already started because I forgot to start recording. So, and there goes the loop. Now what I did with this one was off a little bit. So as you can see, I time stretched it, -3, right? I haven't pitched it yet. It still might sound a little fast. I can slow it down. Let's see what's saying. No, stretch it some more. So you see what the time stretching does here. See how that was more. Just playing with. Right now, what I would do with that, since I already got it that way, and that's the basic sound. Like, so I'm basically gonna build that off the beat off of that structure right there. Just that sound, just that chop. Yeah, I mean, it's really just that simple. But it's really hearing what you hear. Like, I could have did other parts, like to where it switches up or whatever. Like, I still might do it, whatever, just to show you. But but it's gonna have vocals in it. So don't be afraid to make samples. I mean, I should say chops. They got the vocals in it, because now that's the thing. You just got to filter their vocals in the background, and just manipulate the beat the type of way to where, it's all about the dialogue, which is the artist standing out, right? So you just got to manipulate it. So we're gonna record this other part. So that's simple. You see that? I already chopped it because I chopped it already to the point it's supposed to be at. You feel me? It's already on point. So I still will cut it. Non-stop on the ride when I pop to my thing, do this every day, rolling everything. I just go and get, watch me spit, it's the fire. Do this stuff every day, they call me sire. I just be the, you feel what I'm saying? You can already hear it going around. So when your beat and everything, and the drums and everything start going on, it's gonna sound so clear and so smooth, right? So now, let me close that out so we can see, right? So then what I do is, I like to hear how stuff sounds transitioning. You feel me? Boom. Yeah, that's just what I'm doing. Get inside the game, yeah, this game I'm gonna ruin, huh? How I do my thing, got that game, lift the gab, make them mad, yeah. Like Russell say, get that bag, yeah. Get that bag, yeah. Let me see some inside, yeah. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna see how it sounds when we put the rhythm to it. That part is sounding nice to me right now. Feel that? A little filter. I like it with that filter. Yeah. Then then we can play with the pitch if we wanted to. All right, now see, what I tell you, man, like what advice you nigga always tell you, man. It's simple, man. It's simple, man. You just gotta listen to it, man. So like, what I like to do is when I'm about to go ahead, so I don't have to keep making copies of this. I got that to where I like it. It match up. I'm gonna bounce in place. We're gonna call this first part champ. Right? I'm gonna call this second part sample. Short sample. All right, you know, it's made a way of following the track and listening to it. And what a lot of people will do, I gotta admit, I always use it. Sometimes I wait to the last minute, like I bounce my songs out as MIDI files, WAV files. But the real procedure when you're not supposed to be lazy, like we all do sometimes, so you're really always supposed to turn your MIDI files into WAV files, and it sounds warmer, just so you can listen. Automatically get stronger. See, I just made my clips. So now I just sample it. Basically, then I can show you other ways too where you sample it yourself. So I basically just made my MIDI files to a clip. I can discard that because I got what I want. And my chops are still there when I want them. So now let's go ahead and save. You know, you want to be an avid saver. And I like to keep track of the samples and stuff I'm using. So this is another reason why I like using Serato. I would make my every man wants another man's woman, right? So I'm just gonna call this every man, right? And then I'm gonna put the title of the song that I sampled it from, right? I like to put it in capitals. Every man wants another man's woman. And that is by Gene. What's his name? Gene Redding. I didn't make his name capital, but and then if you want, you can really do everything. You can put, like I said, the tempo of this, but I'm not going to put the tempo because my tempo is really a little bit slower to sped it up. But you can put the the note and everything too. But you got to remember, I just pitched it so it changed. So I'm not going to put that in there right now because you got to remember when you change the notes and everything, it changes the key. So then you can match it up by ear or whatever or whatnot. All right, I'm going to save that. Boof. Just going to save it inside the sampler. All right, let's listen to it again. Make sure everything sounds nice. As I wet my whistle. All right, simple. So just remember, so you do it a lot by ear. A lot of body's getting by ear and how you like it, whatever, whatnot. So we can close that right now. So now what I may do is, because I already know I got my sounds and my transitions, and I've already personally listened to the whole song. So I didn't want to sit here and listen to the whole, make y'all listen to the whole record. I just give y'all pieces of what I'm listening to. So he actually sings, it actually changes up in there. But like I said, back in the day, they wanted to talk over almost every part of the song. Even if the song was 5 minutes, 6 minutes, they gonna riff over it, and until they start doing like the solos, breaks. I mean, you do got albums, but usually when you sample them, I'm gonna tell you the trick. It's intro, outro, breaks, or bridges. Okay, and then you could actually listen to instrumentals. That's where rap first started from. Like I keep telling you, I was off of jazz records and break beats, putting the drum breaks with the jazz records, or playing two jazz records together. That's where all the ones and twos came about. But real quick lesson on that, real quick, or reminder. But so now we just gonna go to the drums. So like if you got a little, like me, I got all my stuff. So what am I on? That's 331. I gotta remember that so I can come back to it, because I want to do the rest of these. It's 331, so I'm about to come back. And like I said, I like to stay organized. I'm gonna go to the vintage drum machines. I'm gonna go start off with a clap. I like my soul clap. Right? You get the rhythm. I always do that. So now this is another sampler that comes in Logic. It has two. So always when you do beat machines, everybody mess with beat machines the same way like a beat machine. Turn the polyphony to 1. So that's so you can keep hitting and repeating that it cuts off. All right, and then I'm going to put this on slide just because I'm going to have it set up straight to my keyboard. So that's what I love about these digital MIDI mappers. I remember that was the hardest thing when I first started sampling, was trying to figure out how to map my sounds to my keyboard. So I started getting drum machines and looking at software and how to map straight to the keyboard. And then I also Logic, if you hit Command and K, you got your keyboard right here. And then you see it's easy to map it just by pulling this left to right. So this little blue thing, it moves left to right, and then it'll set up in your keys, and it patches how you do that too. I'll show you. That's another video, but I also have a video on my YouTube. If y'all go check out my YouTube channel, capital BDE lowercase studios, and you have to do it just like that. But anyway, I'll put that up somewhere. But we're gonna do it simple. Sometimes some people will do bars. I'm gonna let it play all the way out. So let's go. Kind of switched up and kind of threw me off. Let's see if we can quantize that real quick. Let's see what it sounds like. That one seemed like it came in fast. That one was a little fast. Did y'all hear it? I heard it. Yeah. See? So it's by ear, see? And now I can tell how I got it. Like, it's gonna layer with the drum kicks because it's actually on. So it might be a layer. Because usually it's on the opposite. It's like 1-3, one like every third or something like that. But you can also drop it on the downbeat, as we would like to call it, when the kick hits. But you'll see what I'm talking about, and then I can do the snare off. That's it, and you see it. So I'm just coming in here manually, dragging it. I can actually go down there and hit it. So that look like it's good to me, right? So and claps stay dead center. Your snare is gonna go straight to the left. So I like coming in with my percussions and shit and stuff. We'll say in stuff. With this old school sound and snare right here, it's kind of catching my ear. You know, sometimes you got to go and watch your gain staging. So sometimes you gotta watch the input. The input is, if you're messing with Logic, is right up here. So you can tell by how this right here, this will switch sides. The meter will switch sides when you hit the watch. See how it switch sides? Look in this area right here when you hit that. So that's the signal coming in from the sampler. And if that's loud, you have to turn the volume down in the sampler itself over here. Right, see how high it is? Now if I turn it down in here, you see that? So remember, it's that's one thing you got to pay attention to when you're inside the box. You see how it goes loud? So you want to make sure that you got that right. Make sure your gain stage is coming out, because that's coming in. And then because over here, it may be lower. See how it's lower? Then over here, see? So that means it's coming in hot. So you got to watch that. So that's a little trick on, even when you're doing instruments, MIDI instruments, live instruments, whatever. Always watch it coming in. You can always fix it later, but just watch it. All right. So now this is just simple. So I have it to the left now, and I like to do my drums kind of like if you're actually sitting in a drum seat, right? So you got the kick drum is dead center. You know what I mean? You got your snare over here to your left. Your tom should be over here right. Hi-hat, cymbal. You know what I mean? Basics of a drum set. So you kind of, pan it and level it the same when you're doing your drums. This is a little technique that I like to use. It's simple. Let's go by ear. Hit that up. Quantize that. And back. Just listen. Save it. Avid saver. You're gonna back that off. Granddaughter just ran up in there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna quantize this different. I'm gonna do this 16ths, and then this side. Let's see what that side. You know what? In this last one, this right here, I can hear it is off. So remember when you do it too, the claps got to match up even when they're layered. That was a little off. So listen. Yeah, that has to be there. So let's see. Just trying to catch it on the rhythm. That's what I'm doing. A little off right there. And there you have it. And that is, so like the quantize, remember sometimes you might just have to manually quantize. And depending on how fast you're hitting the drum pad, you got to remember everything can't be quantized at 8. You might have to do, at the space, you can do them at 8. But if you speed it up, like, like a roll or something, you might have to quantize it to 16, 32. It's real complicated, maybe 64. Or just go in there manually like I just did. All right, it's simple. So it's by ear. So I'm gonna go straight to my like I said, I keep it simple, man. And if you notice right now, I'm playing all through. I'm doing both parts, and then I can separate these, blah 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 blah, and then stretch them out to both 8s, and then figure out which part. But most likely, I think I'm gonna, figure out which part I want to use as the hook and which part I want to use as the verse, But I'm playing it all together. If you realize it. Right, and I'm switching it up, and it's a whole 16 bars. There's nothing wrong with starting off at 2 bars, 2, 4. Because when they do the ones that start off with just 2 bars and the 4 bars, they still go back. I don't know if you ever watched the people that do with the pen. They still go back and then add and what we call like filling it in. Because when you're making a beat, you're layering it anyway, like Photoshop or any other editing software. but you're layering the sounds and listening to it by ear. So I'm gonna just go to look to it. I think I wanna. What should in my mind? I think I'm gonna go. I want a 9 on 9. Let's see what this sounds like. Excuse the background music, the background no, dialogue if y'all can hear it. What's up, Choncho? What's up, baby? What? You coloring?
Yeah.
Oh, you doing your art, huh? Pop doing his art too.
I'm doing it here.
Oh. Go get your book. Go get your book and then Pop let you color on the bed. Go get your color book. All right, let's go. Yep, pop. Yep. What's that? That's Pop had surgery right there. That's what happened. My grandbaby shouldn't have got Poppy Pie by the music and shit in there. That's what Pop. That's Pop's tattoos. You trying to see Pop's tattoos? Excuse me. Already. Gotta show love to the babies. All right, so I'm gonna go in here. I'm gonna quantize it, but now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go here because I know I played it different off gate, and then I'm gonna separate it. That's Command T if you want to know a shortcut for that, and then come over here. I'm gonna save because I'm an avid saver, right? And then I'm gonna draw here. I see what I got one missing. I'm gonna hit Command. And I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna hit these. I'm gonna do these in 8s. Bow and everything. So then now this right here, because I told you I sped it up. When I started at 8s, I'm gonna do this at maybe 16, maybe 32. We heard how that sound at 16, and then let's go. Now and then I'm gonna move this a little bit more because remember, because you got the cymbals and you got the hi-hats, and the hi-hats are, probably like between 9 and 10, I guess, maybe. So I'm just gonna do it like this, a little bit further than the snare. Like if you got the snare more so to the left, then I would put the hi-hats in the middle. If the snare is closer to the middle, put the hi-hats further to the left. You just basically don't want them in the same exact spot. Everything needs to be in its own space. All right? Hi, baby. You want some ice? grandbaby from So simple. Simple. I told you, man. It's just really all just by ear. It's all by ear. It's easy to throw together. And the sounds, you just come down that drum line. You know what I mean? So the next thing is, I don't really want to do my kick yet because that's the simplest. Let me go back to this 808. And let me see if I could throw some more percussions or something in here. Or do I want a cymbal? It's my baby. All right, so. Oh shit. My retarded butt. Alright, make sure you drag it. So one thing I love about Logic is you can drag and drop right into your sample. It opens up. Like, wow.
What color? What color? What color?
It's all about ear. See how simple it is? It's simple, man. It's the rhythm. Once you hear it, man, you just cut loose and go. It's cut loose and go, man. It's simple, man. It's simple. It's all by ear. Let me see if I got add some more old school bell. Yeah, you gotta have your sample game up. Oh yeah, I can hear it. Sound like some old school Superfly shizbot. Show you how we get the down, down, down. I'm telling you, it's simple, man. You just gotta listen to it, get down to it. You know what I'm saying? Get down. So, still percussions, and if I'm using the 808, classic 808 and classic 909s. Right now for this music, I got tons of samples, but I love the old school, like so the upper half cymbals. What type of effects we got? I kind of like that. I might come back and use that as an intro or something, my outro maybe. Oh, it definitely goes. Old school, funkadelic. Simple. It's simple, man. I'm telling you. So, all right, we got enough questions. Let's go ahead and see. I want the 808 kick, or we gonna do the 909? You know, when you get your workflow and you know your tools, your flow could be this smooth too. I'll see what the Carnicais do to it. Then, like I said, if I just wanted to feel, I'll just hit record. You know what I'm saying? Just fill in. But I like this. I might have to drop one on the downbeat though. See, because we'll see how it. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it should come in good. I'm just gonna play with this because I don't like just listening. I'm just listening. Much better. something's still doubling up right there. It might be a different track though. Might be like a snare or something. It's crazy how the sample goes because it's on time, because it actually starts when you still think you got time to wait, but it's different. It's gonna be a challenge for a real excuse me. Actually, all I had to do was double click here, double click back. It goes away. I don't know why I just did that, but here you go. Let me give us a color. I just want to hear how it sounds. If we, and then I get to hear play our shit sounds all the way out. Let's see. Told you, man. It's simple, man. You know what? That's all I'm gonna give y'all today, man. You know what I'm saying? I showed y'all the process. I showed you how simple it is. I'm gonna go back and chop this up some more. I can't give y'all it all. Or can I? Just keep watching your boy, man. Your boy Vibes Unique, the Lone Wolf, man. Mr. Quiet but lurking and always working. You know what it is. BD Studios, Vibes Unique, man. Doing my thing. Hip Hop Chop Shop. Let's get down. Let's do it. And like I said, I'm still waiting on this thing to finish my little podcast thing because I've been making it too long, and I'm having trouble finding a service that would give me the length that I need to put it on there. So that's what I'm holding up on the little serious show. But on that note, I'm out, man. What you hear? Vibes Unique, BD Studios. It's Quiet but lurking and always right. About. Oh yeah, keep making that music.